Alright, today I'm going to do a walk around of my 2006 Bentley Continental Flying Spur. I love this car. I really contemplate not selling it. Man, it's awesome. See, the tires are in good shape. I was just turning. This is a 2-owner. It's a 0 accident. It's in excellent condition. I've been looking at these for a while, and this had the color I wanted, the rims I wanted, and one of the two interiors I wanted. So it's just, I love it. I've been watching these for a while, trying to see if I couldn't find them with higher mileage in this kind of shape. And so anyways, this thing is just awesome. It's a W12 twin turbo, 550 horsepower. It's a 195 mile an hour car. When it was made, it was the fastest sedan in the world. Let's start with the back seat, I guess. The back seat has massaging seats, heated and cooled on both sides. Of course, you've got all the controls and everything. One thing I love about this is the leather. There's just leather everywhere. I was reading that they use hides from 11 cows to leather the inside of this. Leather. I mean, everything is leather. But it does have the rear sunshade that works. You have the lights up here. I guess it didn't say anything about that for the rear. I mean, you could easily fit somebody. The seat is big enough to fit 6'6", 6'7" guy back here without a problem. And the seats are in perfect shape. I don't know. I'm just trying to show the seats real quick. Of course, it's the same on this side. The mats are like new; they're still covered, but I didn't want to take them off. I wanted the new owner to be able to do that. I took them off a little bit to look at them, but I just decided to leave them. But they are in excellent shape. I think they may have been recently purchased because they don't look like they've ever been used. Okay, passenger front seat, I should say. Excellent shape. I mean, you can do so much with the seats. You can extend this. I didn't think it would do that with the key not in it. You can extend that leg. You can do the headrests, and all of them go up and down. It's just ridiculous. Massaging again, and then you've got your heated and cooled option here in the center console. More leather on the dash and steering wheel, but I've got 3 keys. I've got one in my other hand, my right hand, but got 2 here. Got all the books and everything. There's a 3rd key. One of them is a valet key. Got all the original owner's manuals and all that good stuff. I did just get emissions on it 30 minutes ago for all the Atlanta area people who may be interested in it. Of course, you know, you can't get that if you've got any kind of check engine light or anything like that. So that's always a good sign, even if you're not from Atlanta and don't need it. I love just how you can stop the air conditioning vents here, pull these out, and everything just feels so heavy and really well built. This is probably going to be the longest video I've ever done. I've got some pictures underneath of just kind of show there's no corrosion or anything like that. I'm gonna pop the hood too. How you pop the hood is, of course, really cool. Everything on this thing is just awesome. Okay, so you can see right here, you got the little bead comes out, and you pop the hood. There's not much to see here. I mean, it's just engine everywhere. But I just wanted to show you popping the hood, and then of course I let go, and it softly closes to that point on its own, and then you have to push it a little bit. But it's just, I guess I'll pop the trunk too. The trunk's huge. I believe you could probably rent it out as an apartment, and I don't know why I'm grabbing the hood. Okay, got the trunk, which is electronic, of course. You got the center console things falling back there, but I can't even reach it right now without jumping in this trunk. I mean, it's got to be it's as far as I can reach. Huge, of course, fit 4 sets of golf clubs back there easily. All right, and then you can close that with a button. All right, let's start this beast up. I think I've shown pretty much everything on the inside. Okay, well, I haven't shown even close to everything actually, but one thing I like about it, let's say, and I've left the hood open, might have to get out. One thing I love about this, and I'll start it and do it, and you put the key in over to your left here, and you just push buttons. Just, I love everything about this. Let me pop the hood real quick again and make sure I didn't. I usually close it with 2 hands, of course, because I've got a camera in one. I can't close it with 2. All right. Just let it drop again. This should be it. Yeah, seems like it's closed. Okay. Now, let's see here. I do not have the navigation disc. The navigation disc is missing. It does have navigation, I just don't have the disc. It actually tells you which key you use, which is pretty cool. Of course, the AC and everything works. I mean, everything works on this. There's, and I can show the sunroof. Let's open it all the way. I guess. Oh wait, that's closed. No, that's open. Okay. It's open all the way, and then I'll go back to closing it, and then there's even buttons for the nice leather cover. Of course, everything's leather. I'm gonna do the rear sunshade as soon as I remember where the button is, so I'll put it down. I'm gonna put it back up because I like it. We'll do the windows on this side. And the windows on this side. It rides so quiet. It's really weird. I was doing 90 and I thought I was doing 60 on the interstate the other day. Of course, no lights anywhere. We've got 74,294 miles. Radio. It has to be one of the best stereo systems I've ever heard. I mean, it's just insanely nice. You can adjust your mirrors here. All the little knobs and everything feel so heavy and such high quality. Got your heated and air conditioned seats here for both sides. Probably shows you that you can adjust the suspension here for sport or comfort. You can raise and lower the height of the vehicle there. Of course, you got your little ashtray here. And then these lift up. You've got a little cup holder under here, and you can actually remove this and use it as storage if you want to. Is there anything else? Surely, I know I've got to be missing something. I even love how you can adjust every which way with the steering wheel. It's awesome. All right, let's take this beast for a little bit of a spin here, I guess. Of course, I didn't say anything about the steering wheel. So you have all your options here for radio, Bluetooth, scrolling through the menus, cruise control, all that. I also don't know that I showed all of this up here, but I'm going to have pictures of everything as well. So I just wanted to I know I'm missing stuff, I really do. There's just so much to cover in this car, but all the adjustments here. All right, let's drive it. It has to be one of the smoothest cars changing gears. A lot of times you just don't know that it's changed gears at all. kind of on a back road here, so I don't want to get on it too hard, but drive smooth, you know, turn smooth. There's never any kind of warning about anything, you know, everything's great. Everything is just in great working order. And like I said, I've been looking for a Bentley like this for a long time that was just in this good a shape. And now I really don't. I'm not that excited to sell it, honestly. I love this car. I'm just trying to drive it a little more than I do the normal cars just because of what it is. Alright, I'll take a left out of here. I'm gonna just kind of get on it a little harder than I have been. Just to show, I mean, it's great. It really is. Of course, it's super fast, and I really haven't gotten on it at all. Except before I bought it, I test drove it and made sure, did all that, make sure it was fine. But okay, I guess that's about enough. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Oh, I did want to point out, there is the only negative that I know about the interior. There's some cracking here on the, you can't, I mean, you have to, I don't even know if you can tell in a video, but there's some cracking here in the wood grain, and that's it. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Bye.